The Game is an American rapper, producer and actor who has a net worth of $22 million. The Game was born Jason Terrell Taylor on November 29, 1979 in Los Angeles, California. The Game grew up in a notoriously dangerous neighborhood that was run by the street gang known as the Crips. The Game, however, swore his allegiance to a rival gang, the Bloods. In trouble frequently during his teen years, The Game turned to music and, in 2003, signed his first recording contract with 50 Cent's G-Unit record label. Shortly thereafter, he went on to also form his own record label, Black Wall Street Records. The Game scored a knockout hit in 2005 with his debut album, The Documentary. The album opened at number 1 on Billboard 200 and a single from that album, Hate It or Love It, received 2 Grammy nominations. The Game has become influential in the rap community and is credited with being a driving force in his attempt to resuscitate West Coast hip-hop and restore its mainstream status. Between 2005 and 2012, The Game released 5 studio albums and has sold more than 10 million records worldwide to date. During his career he has also been involved in a number of highly publicized feuds, including one with former mentor 50 Cent. The Game's albums: The Documentary in 2005, Doctor's Advocate in 2006, LAX in 2008, the R.E.D. album in 2011, Jesus Piece in 2012, The Documentary 2 in 2015. In 1992 and 2016 all reached number 1 on the U.S. rap charts. His single, How We Do, featuring 50 Cent, reached number 2 on the U.S. rap and U.S. R&B charts. The Game was nominated for a BET Award for Best New Artist as well as 3 Billboard Awards and 2 MTV Music Video Awards in 2005. He was also nominated for 2 Grammy Awards for Hate It or Love It and 1 Ozone Awards in 2007 and 2008. Jason was born in Los Angeles, California on November 29, 1979, to George and Lynette Taylor. Growing up in Compton, he quickly became associated with some of the city's street gangs. Having drug-addict parents lead to a troubled childhood for him, and at the age of 7, he was placed in foster care. And about 8 years later he was taken out of foster care and reunited with his mother Lynette Taylor, but still continued to have trouble with the relationship. He attended Compton High School and became an athlete at the school, being involved in sports like basketball and track and field. By the year 2000, he had become completely taken over by the street gang lifestyle and had begun to sell and distribute drugs in the streets. Until one day when he was shot at and remained in a coma for 3 days, he awoke and soon discovered his love for rap music. He then decided to rebuild his life and become more involved with music and leave behind his crime-ridden past. The Game's very first mixtape, You Know What It Is Volume 1, dropped in 2002 by the Black Wall Street Records, which he had previously established with his brother George. And a few months following this release he was discovered by Dr. Dre, who wasted no time signing the young rapper with his company Aftermath Entertainment. In 2003, Dr. Dre sent The Game to go work with G-Unit and 50 Cent that he could collaborate with them and gain popularity. After that, he made several appearances in music videos by Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, and 50 Cent. In 2004 he released his single, West Side Story, and quickly followed it up by Untold Story, and in 2005 he debuted one of his most successful album titled The Documentary. Soon after this, the game became involved in several feuds with other rappers and left Aftermath Entertainment. However, in 2006 he was signed by Geffen Records and continued releasing more music. In 2008, he dropped his album, LAX, and it was numbered 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. In 2009, Game released a song called Better on the Other Side, which was a tribute to Michael Jackson, who had passed only a few days before. At the beginning of the year, 2010, the Game made a return to the company Aftermath Entertainment and soon after released the R.E.D. album in 2011 and the mixtape Operation Kill Everything in 2012. In 2015 he released his album, Documentary 2, a sequel to one of his previous albums. And in September 2016 he released a diss towards Meek Mill called 92 Bars. As of 2019, the Game's net worth is $22 million.